Do you guys remember around 2 months ago when I uploaded a video with an Audi R8 V10 Plus and announced that I had a new job? Well, if you do, then you should have subscribed from that video, because I did mention that now I'm working at Roadstar, I will get access to some pretty mental cars. And today is no exception, because as you can see, I am out in a Lamborghini Huracan. This is an absolute pinch yourself dream moment. Lamborghini is my favourite brand manufacturer ever, and the fact that Roadstar have given me the keys to this is, I'm absolutely buzzing. But I'm also bricking it because it's the most expensive car and the fastest car that I have ever driven. So let's jump in the car, go for a little spin, and I will try and contain my excitement. Lamborghini! As I mentioned, this is a massive dream of mine to drive a Lamborghini. I never in a million years thought I would get the opportunity. If I could have told myself in 2019 when I went to the Lamborghini factory in Italy that I'd be driving one of their cars, I don't think I would have believed you. But yeah, this is a massive occasion for me. As you can probably tell, I am absolutely beaming. Now, this car does belong to Roadstar, so I am not going to thrash it, because at the end of the day it is for sale. They were just very kind to let me pop out for this little video. But wow, first impressions is I'm finding it very difficult to relax, to be honest. I think that is because of you just being conscious of what you're in. It's the Lamborghini badge and how wide and low it is, and secondly it's probably the price tag. This is the fastest and most expensive car I have ever driven, and I don't plan on binning it anytime soon, but it's so cool, isn't it? Come on, it's a Lamborghini, and it will be quite interesting to kind of compare it to the Audi R8 V10 Plus I drove a couple of months back with Roadstar, because at the end of the day they are supposed to be the same car, the same engine and all that jazz, but there's just something about this car that is almost worth the kind of 50 grand premium over the R8, and I just think it's the cabin and the badge. It sounds mental, you shouldn't really judge a car on its badge, but it works. It's like when my boss said take the Lamborghini out, it hits different, doesn't it? It's exciting. It's got so much drama. Even driving it normally at the speed limit, it's exciting. It gets my heart going and my blood flowing. Oh my god. The thing is, as well, every single person you drive past and looks at this car, everyone knows what a Lamborghini is and everyone loves it, and I can see why. It's just phenomenal. And on a good B road like this, the steering is incredibly sharp, it's flat, it's exceeded all of my expectations, to be honest. I knew it was going to be good. And if this is just Lamborghini's baby model, it's not even their flagship, what would the Aventador be like? If I ever get to drive an Aventador, that is my favourite car of all time, so yeah. Oh my god. Now, as the title of this video suggests, this is my first Lamborghini, as in the first time I have been let out onto the public roads in the Angry Bull. Now, more first impressions because I am learning the car as I go. It is quite quiet when you're driving around. Normally I feel that the valves will be closed, or maybe that's just because I've put a Quicksilver system on my R8, so now anything to me is quiet. The paddles are massive, the interior is brilliant. It is so, I say basic, it's driver orientated. Everything is on this screen here, sat nav, everything. It's crazy. It is a bit of a spaceship, and driving down the road, when you catch a reflection of it, it just looks like a Batmobile. It's insane. It is so cool. And yeah, I'm trying to be helpful and tell you guys what the car's like, but I'm just fanboying over this car so hard. It's honestly got me speechless. My heart is beating, I am sweaty, it's grim, but it doesn't matter because I'm driving a Lamborghini. An all-time dream of mine has come true. The way this car drives is exceptional. It is so flat, it's unreal. Now comparing it to, again, that V10 Plus I drove, it's very strange. Like, the Audi felt usable every day, felt comfortable, easy to live with. Now bearing in mind this is pretty much the same car, it feels more raw, it feels a lot firmer, which I suppose you would expect going from an Audi R8 to a Lamborghini. But yeah, it's interesting because I thought they would be the same car, just one with a 50 grand price difference and a Lamborghini badge, but there are noticeable differences. Going back to the whole practicality of the V10 Plus, the front bumper on that is also a lot higher, whereas this is very, very low to the ground, and I think it gives me a little bit of anxiety going over speed bumps and into car parks. But thankfully this car does have front lift, so that is absolutely essential. Without that, goodbye to the nose of this car. The way this car picks up speed as well, it's just so effortless and smooth. The way the car changes gear, it's great. I'm sure if I was brave enough to put it into Corsa mode, I would feel a bit more of a kick, but again, it's not my car, it's also for sale. I'm being very, very respectful driving this, so no Corsa today. So to kind of conclude what I am feeling, I can see why this car is sold in high numbers. It is fantastic, and I can see why it is so popular for Lamborghini. It is exceptional, okay? It's insane. Everyone looks just like that Golf next to me, and it is honestly a childhood dream. Like, the car growing up for me was a Lamborghini. It's just my favorite. Even the way it sounds is incredible. So to be driving one is just a different ball game. It is insane, phenomenal. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely gassed. Ah, it's fantastic. But anyway, guys, this has just been, I've calmed down a little bit now. This has just been a very quick drive whilst I am out in the car doing my kind of day job with it, which, saying that out loud, my day job driving a Lamborghini, what the hell? So yeah, it's mostly been me gushing about the Lamborghini brand and how good this Huracan is. I also believe this is a rear wheel drive option, judging by the front bumper. It's slightly different to probably an older Lamborghini, but anyway, my first impressions are this car is bizarre, it's mental, I can't believe it, I'm pinching myself. I hope you have all enjoyed this video. It's mainly been me gushing and just sitting here smiling like a little kid, but yeah, the little kid in me loves this car. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It does help massively, and it helps people discover my videos and my channel, as well as meaning a lot to me. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because whilst I'm working at Roadstar, as you can imagine, I have access to some pretty insane cars, such as this, and I know you guys won't want to miss it. So there we are. A massive thank you to Roadstar Automobile for letting me film a video with this car. It has been I need a drink, it's actually insane. Like, I haven't stopped shaking all day. But anyway, guys, thank you once again for watching. Thank you as always for the support, and I'll see you in the next one.